My name's John Kelly. I'm a native of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Born and raised in Pittsburgh for about 24 years. I joined the Army, and the Army took me all around the country. 2 years ago, I got to come home to Pittsburgh. I got a job with the Corps of Engineers. I still serve in the reserves, the Army Reserve, so I do the 1 week in a month thing. But I went through the process, got my ship date, shipped off, went to basic training just like any other private in the Army. And then after basic training, went to officer candidate school. After I graduated OCS, I got qualified as a field artillery officer. That's my origin branch, or my original branch. Went to airborne school, shipped up to Alaska, which was my first duty station. And then a couple months later, we shipped over to Afghanistan. Spent a year in Afghanistan, really kinetic fight. And that means that, we were shooting a lot. The deployment was rough. And I don't want to understate that. I mean, we had people that had 5, 6 deployments at that point, and they said that one was by far the worst. It was all the time fighting, people died. So it was really a really rigorous deployment. It really challenged all of us. So after I got home from that deployment, spent some more time up in Alaska, but then eventually transitioned off active duty. So it was a really tough period. It was tough on my marriage. It was tough on me. It was tough on my wife. So it was hard on my family. And we were struggling to deal with it. We were trying our best. But it was incredibly difficult. And, it got to the point where I was, considering and planning to take my own life. And so here I am, a mess, and searching for any answers. And my wife, she was like, well, I read something online about service dogs for PTSD. First question, I know that a dog loves you, but what else can they possibly do? And then I started to investigate and spent time looking through specifically what dogs can do with PTSD and people with PTSD and the success that we've seen out of those people that pair with those dogs. And so I was like, all right, let's give this Guardian Angels a try. I put in an application, and I knew it was the right fit because I put it in the application, and I had a call back in hours. After that, I was like, okay, I'm going to give this my full effort, and we're going to give this a shot and see how it works. So after Guardian Angels, after I established this relationship within the first couple hours, I met Ranger, and the things that have happened since, and the way that he takes care of me, and the small things that I noticed that he does for me, I'm a totally different person. I still struggle. I'll never not have PTSD. I'll never not have TBI. I'll never not have those experiences when I was deployed in Afghanistan and saw my friends die. But I have Ranger. And no matter what may come at me, I know I can lean on him. And he's going to give me everything and more to make sure that he can do everything he can to make me feel better. And that's comforting, and that's helpful, and that's the medication that I need every single day. I spoke at an Armstrong event, and I said to the people in attendance, and I said, you guys are my family now. No matter what, thick and thin, we're here because you had my back, you have my brother's back, you're helping people save lives and families. And so I say thank you to Armstrong Cable, to all their employees, to everyone that's even just taken a second to glance at maybe a newsletter going around. Y'all are amazing, wonderful humans who are helping so many people, saving lives very specifically. So I say thank you to you because this is, it's an honor to sit here and have an organization care as much as you guys do.